Last time on Eidolon Disco, after a brief downtime and a pretty uninteresting day at school, the gang decided to test out their hypothesis on the toy maker, where they found out not only that Haley apparently can turn into a snake, and maybe turtles don't know what the concept of love is. Also, the toy maker's place is goopy. He's got a goopy egg-style situation in there, which I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but sometimes that's how mysteries be. Speaking of how mysteries be, the mystery that I be having on the way back from the toy maker is why my shadow was gone. My shadow was gone in the lights of the street light. It was gone, and I could only deduce that some dastardly cretin had taken it from me at the lunch hour. Troubling. But the thing is, with the power of Bob's Woo, and I'm not a woo person, they do the candles and stuff, and Haley is always talking about external differences. Anyway, I'm not a woo person, but sometimes you must embrace the woo. And I was able to see beyond myself in there, in the woods. And I saw the shadows dancing around the campfire in the woods. And I saw my shadow, and it saw me. And anyway, we're racing to the woods right now, and we're going to all figure it out. And it's very scary. People get murdered in these woods. You know that, right? And we're just going in there half-cocked. But here's the thing. Don't worry about all that, because however this goes, I'm okay. Because I got my friends, and more importantly, I have a plan.
The Bailey house is never really quiet. With as many kids that live there, how could it be? Nevertheless, Mr. Bailey is doing his best to create a little pocket of quiet around his wife so that she can use the phone in peace. He's sitting on the floor to block the kids from walking into the kitchen and trying to keep them entertained even as they complain that they're hungry. Dinner's ready, it's being kept warm on the stove and in the oven, but Maurice hasn't made it home yet. That's not too unusual. The kid's 18, he's not going to make it home for dinner every night. But it's not like him to not call home or leave a note. That's what Mrs. Bailey's doing on the phone. She's calling around to his friends to see if she can find him. She's sure he's fine. He probably just got busy and forgot to call, or maybe he's just running late. She just needs to know how many places she needs to set, and maybe also gently chide him so he doesn't fall out of the habit of keeping her in the loop on his plans. At least, that was the original idea. But now that she hasn't been able to find him at the McGovern or the Holst household, she's starting to get nervous. She starts flipping through her address book for the Cardenas' number as she looks back at her family, smiling sympathetically and mouthing an I love you when she happens to make eye contact with her husband, who mouths it back. Some of the kids in the living room are playing, some are fussing, and others still are just watching their mom make these phone calls. None of them are going to see their oldest brother again. Maurice, which of them is going to remember you the most fondly?
There's a version of me that would say, Vivica, because she's the youngest, or the brothers, the twins. That's probably going to be Ronnie. Growing up, we were really close, and He always kind of looked up to me. I kind of, at least in the family, kind of the golden boy, and all the other kids look up to me. And Ronnie, who was my younger brother, probably looked up to me the most. I think he'll always remember me for the fact that I would try 100%, 10%, and give myself anytime they needed help or anything. We never really fought like younger brothers and older brothers are supposed to do. But yeah.
All right. Back in the present, the Wild Cherry drives off-road. Is it going off-road to get to this meadow?
If it'll be faster.
All right. I mean, yeah, sure. I think it pulls up into an empty meadow.
Ooh.
All right, Maurice, is this where we're supposed to be?
Does this look like where I got the vision of? Is it like...
Yeah, this is where you had the vision of all the shadows dancing in the moonlight. And the moonlight's still here, but the shadows are gone.
Huh. Yeah, this was the spot. When I assumed the vision, I just kind of assumed it was happening right now.
Anybody got the time?
Yeah, Haley checks her watch.
Yeah, let's say it's about 12:45.
Okay, well, we don't have a lot of time. Maybe we should spread out, look around.
Okay, let's not spread out too far. It is very dark. It could be difficult to find each other again.
No, that's alright. I keep flashlights in the van. You never drive anywhere without flashlights.
Okay,
Never know what'll happen, you know? Like, you might run out of lubricant.
I don't... Anyways, try to... If you don't have a watch with you, try to keep a mental clock and be back here in 10 minutes, so that we're 5 minutes before 1. That sound good to everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sure.
sounds like a plan.
Also, we don't have to worry about using our Eidolons, because every memory of them will be erased in the next 15 minutes.
Only if someone sees you use them. Not us. Someone, not us.
Okay. I was going to say I should use Boogie Wonderland, but I'm trying to wait. Maybe I should wait until I have a more clear goal for using it, but
Sure.
I would imagine in this space it's like, not to get ahead, I would think like maybe the fact that there was a murder here is also affecting the energy at night. Like, I don't know. For how
Possibly, I would say
Same
the
woods?
yeah.
No, I'm gonna say it's actually not the same woods. There's
Okay.
lots of sort of small thickets
Okay.
and groupings of trees all around here. This is a different chunk of woods. This is whereas that was more like in the trees, this is kind of a small clearing. The clearing itself is pretty well lit just by the moon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's, it's not super dense with trees around you.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go search. I mean, have we decided how we're gonna pair off? Who?
Let's switch it up for this episode. I think let's have Haley go with Bob and Maurice go with Casey. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
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 All right. Just trying to figure.
I assume because Haley and Casey are the only two people who would watch us.
Sure. That works as a
Yeah.
universe justification.
Yeah, good idea. Well, I think Casey and I are the only ones with watches here, so let's split up based on that. I'll go with Bob. Casey, you go with Maurice, and then we'll meet back up.
Casey fidgets with his watch. It was a gift from his family. It's really fancy, really expensive, and it has his name, quote unquote, engraved on the underneath.
Yeah.
He hates that watch.
Yeah, I imagine like a really thick, gold watch.
Yeah, well, sober, not to be
Sure.
too ostentatious.
Oh, sure, of course. But definitely a gift from your dad of, hey, you're a man now, you need
You're
a man's
man now,
watch.
here's your watch. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
All right. So I think if Bob and Haley sort of break off for a bit, I think as soon as they're out of earshot of the other pair, Bob's going hey Haley,
Yeah?
can I ask you something?
Sure, of course.
Has Casey been acting a little weird lately to you?
I mean, they always seem like they're a little nervous around, like, in social settings.
Yeah, but that's kind of the thing, is he's been really touchy-feely lately.
He has?
Yeah, like, we went into my van and we did, like, a seance for a little bit, and you got what I could best describe as cuddly. And that's never happened before.
Bob, do you think Casey likes you? Likes you?
Oh.
Because he doesn't do that with other people.
Huh. That's...
Cut to Casey being like, not even saying anything, just holding Maurice's hand. You know, it's dark. We don't want to get separate.
Yes, of course. We gotta stick together.
Yeah. Cut back to y'all.
I mean, nothing against KC, but I don't swing in any direction, so that's gonna be awkward.
Well, now, granted, it's not like I have any relationship experience to speak of, but, you know, my dads have given me some basic advice, and they've always emphasized that in their relationship, communication is the most important thing. So I think, you know, when we're not on a weird ghost hunt and are in a more normal setting, maybe you should ask Casey what his feelings are. You know, just to clear the air.
Oh, that's a little scary. I think I'm less scared of the potential murder ghost than that, honestly.
I definitely understand that. I'm kind of getting secondhand anxiety just from talking about it.
Oh, well, okay. Well, we can change the subject then. Hey, so what's Shining Star doing right now?
Should
I fold in now, I guess? Not fold in.
Yeah, why not go ahead and deal in? I will give you, let's see here, the Alchemist, the Vanguard, or the Navigator.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do, let's do the Vanguard.
Okay.
So as Bob asked that question, I think Haley looks over her shoulder and sees the mobile suddenly lock in on Jupiter, and the top half of its head transforms into sort of like the half of Jupiter that has the like red storm.
Mm-hmm.
It takes on sort of an orange tint, and its nebula hands, like where hands would be, sort of start swirling. Because as a Vanguard, this Eidolon obliterates enemies by manipulating gravity.
Ooh, all right.
And I turn to Bob and I say, I think I have gravity powers now.
Whoa. Okay.
I don't know if that will be useful, but it's something.
Huh. Okay. All right, well, I guess we should look for clues. How do you find a shadow?
I think you just have to create light, I guess. We need... Wait. Bob. You know how movies work? Like, physically work?
There's like they like flash the different pictures real fast, right?
Yeah, but like light goes through the pictures to show them real fast. So what looks like separate images becomes one flowing thing. Like there's a similar, almost like mirror opposite technique that is used in photography to provide greater illumination as well, where you can take a long exposure to let a lot of light in an entire area. What if you moved really fast with the flashlight around like a specific spot to illuminate the whole thing? It would basically work like there's a bunch of spotlights in this area.
Right. Sure, but like, if I move around, won't the light move around too?
But if you move fast enough, it'll look like there's one continuous light source.
Okay. All right. I mean, yeah. Sure. I don't know. I don't know how fast light can be, but all right. Let's try it. Yeah. I'm gonna try and just like move around with the flashlight a bunch and just like illuminate the area around us.
The idea is sort of creating a strobe effect in a particular in like a small radius.
No, here's the thing. Mike, the player, get what you're getting at.
Okay.
I cannot justify Bob understanding it.
Gotcha. All right. Just wanted to be sure that I, the player, was being clear.
Sure. Okay. Let me think of the best way to do this. Let's have Bob. Let's have you draw POW with Haley helping.
Okay. Can I make the case for Ellie?
Go ahead and make the case.
Well, I'm trying to like cover the whole area with light. I feel like that's
sure. I guess the way I'm thinking about it, that's just like a raw output of like speed. It is just like forcing it in a way that sounds powy to me. But I mean,
well, Bob
you're right.
Bob also has to do it with some element of precision, because if they're just like throwing the right light around randomly, it's not going to create that sort of continuous like light trick that Haley is going for. So they do have to, be specific and precise about it.
Okay.
All right, sure. That works.
All right.
All right, in that case, you've got 3 Ellie, so that's going to be the Hermit, the Sun, the Emperor, and Haley helping gives you strength. So you got 2 positives in there.
Okay. Well, since I'm trying to make a lot of light, let's go ahead and say the Sun.
Yeah, the Sun. You're given cause to celebrate. Let me think of what happens here. I think it definitely works out how Haley was saying. Haley, maybe I get what the basic idea of what you're saying. What would this look like if it worked in your mind?
So I'm thinking it would work similar to like a strobe light, where you can sort of see like that the light isn't perfectly continuous. There's spots where like it starts going dim, but then sort of almost like a refresh rate, like it gets brighter again as Bob goes past it. And the goal is to, if there is an unnatural shadow around here, it should stick out among the trees, which, because of the continuous like light zone that sort of plays tricks on the eye, would just appear like they basically don't have a shadow.
Right. Okay. Then, yeah, I think you sort of fill this little thicket with just like flashing, strobing lights. I think probably the best way to do this is going to be a free bonus to an investigate here. That seems the most sensible way to do this to me.
Yeah,
Sure.
that sounds good.
All right.
So,
since
why don't
I
we
did the
roll over-
eliminating.
Yeah, we want to roll over to the other pair. Why don't one of you investigate and the other help?
So yeah, no, I was like I'm saying, Bob's so confident in who they are, and they're just so cool. And Haley's so pretty. Like, just looking at her, and she's so smart, and everyone always wants to be around her. Like, I wish I could be her. Do you know what I mean? He says, still holding on to Maurice.
Yeah, our group is so cool. Like, go. Haley's awesome. Bob's awesome. You're awesome. I'm awesome. You're great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're cool.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I should just shut up. But like, I feel I got really lucky becoming friends with all of you, and it feels like, I don't know, cheesy to say, but it feels like a dream at points.
Making it more dreamlike is the fact that this entire fucking little thicket is now strobing with light.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's...
Was this even what dance parties looked like in the 70s? I know they weren't.
Okay, well,
that's weird. We should probably investigate where that's coming from.
oh.
It stops for a moment, and Bob's just like, yeah, it's Haley's idea. Hope it can maybe help you can see better. Anyway, I gotta get back to it.
Oh.
And Bob's gone, and it resumes.
Oh.
Casey is blushing deeply, like, you don't think they hurt me, right?
Probably not. No.
Okay.
But why would they be? Why would they be?
Again, Bob's just like, yeah, don't worry, I wasn't listening.
The blushing intensifies because obviously, yes, they were.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Loving your friends, it's fine. It's fine.
There isn't anything to be embarrassed about.
Yeah, no, we're all fucking close friends, and
yeah.
Maurice is trying to be attentive, but he's also like very concerned about his shadow. We all got good friends. He's like looking behind trees and stuff, and looking for, I guess, not fingerprints, footprints of like, you probably can't follow
traces that anyone was left here, that anyone's been here, maybe.
Yeah, basically like, well, a shadow isn't going to leave a thing behind. So, but the person that brought it here might have. So if we can figure out any clues that like relates to the person that brought him here, then we could maybe figure something out. So I think
Maurice, go ahead and give me an investigate with, I'm going to give you a bonus card from Haley and Bob's thing. I can certainly say that you're helping if you want me to, Casey, but also it does not really seem like you're helping.
No. Casey is
distracted,
dealing with other stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Uh-oh.
What? Your audacity close or something?
Well, Maurice,
here?
let's see. You got 4 cards here. You got, let's see, Judgment, the Chariot, the Devil, and the Hanged Man.
Lovely.
Do you want me to help?
I mean, they all have to get used.
I was about to say,
it doesn't even matter.
if I added
Are they all
more
negative?
Oh, there's like 3 negative and 1 neutral, I think.
Yeah, it's 3 negatives and a neutral, yeah.
We're in for some bad times.
Where do I want to put these bad cards on? Which one of these questions?
I think the more important is which one of these questions do you want to put the neutral card in?
Yeah.
Everything else is bad.
Okay, let's say... Oh, what's hidden here is good. What's happened here recently? Okay, let's go with... what happened here recently will be the neutral card, Chariot.
Okay, Chariot. Okay, what happened here recently?
And like, I don't know, I'm going to say I used Boogie Wonderland, so I got the gremlins out helping looking and whatnot.
You got the gremlins out helping looking out? Okay, then I think, what is the essence of this little wood then in that case, in this moment? I think it goes from like the like yellow white light of the flashlight to now it's sort of like a blood red light pulsing in these woods.
Ooh.
It's a real horror movie out here now.
Cool.
Yeah, that's
not good.
That is the essence that they've brought out here. And yeah, what happened here recently? As you're looking around, you can spot some occasional footprints in the dirt. It's not especially muddy out here, so you don't have like a clean track. And also you don't have the keen animal senses you had last time you tried to hunt for footprints. But you are occasionally getting a good print, and as far as you can tell, it seems like it is just one kind of footprint, implying that, I mean, maybe it's multiple people with the same shoes and the same size, but it seems much more likely that there was only one pair of feet out here, you know?
I'm only finding...
Millipede.
Okay, that's good. One pair of feet, only one pair of feet. So that's also happened here recently. I'm gonna say for what weaknesses can I exploit? The devil.
Okay, what weaknesses can you exploit? The devil. How do I want to play this? Yeah, and you won't like the answer to this question. Okay. Maurice, here's what's gonna happen here. You look around, you have Boogie Wonderland kind of out. They are amplifying the very spooky vibes of this meadow. And then, in like a snap, you find yourself on the ground. Haley, you find yourself across the wood with your mouth wide open and your hand cupped to your face as if you're about to start yelling, but you don't remember what you were going to yell. Everybody, it seems like you have just sort of like blinked and you're not quite where you were just standing, and not quite doing what you were going to do. Casey, you've been separated from Maurice. You check your watch, and it is, in fact, 1 a.m. now.
God damn it.
Maurice, advance your damage track for me.
Is this the first time I've had to do that? Is this the first time I've taken damage?
Possibly.
Am I bleeding my own blood?
Outside of that time you tried to train and hurt yourself.
Oh, that's true.
And, yeah, as you kind of pick yourself up from the ground, Maurice, you see that one of your hands is covered in blood.
Ah, shit. Ah, fuck.
And your head is kind of pounding, and you kind of have the wind knocked out of you.
Casey, what time is it? Casey? Casey?
Casey, you can hear Maurice yelling.
Maurice, it's 1. Where are you?
On the ground.
I try to follow the sound.
Yeah, you find him without much difficulty.
Jesus. I like immediately take off my jacket and like try to wrap his hand on it.
No,
like,
don't get the blood.
Jesus.
Don't get the blood everywhere.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Just we need to make sure it's not dirty until we can have it looked at. We're in the forest. You're on the ground.
I'm holding Casey away. I was like,
Wait. Just to clarify a question.
Yeah.
Is Maurice's hand just covered in blood, or is his hand bleeding?
I think that's what Maurice is trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Maurice, you are not bleeding.
Okay.
hey, this would be somebody else's blood. I don't want to get you implicated on this. So I like have my other hand fully out on Casey's chest and like, no, don't touch. Don't get this blood that's
they move backwards but swipe at your hand. No. Okay. Are you hurt then?
Yes. I don't feel great.
Okay.
Where are they out here? That was. Did it also feel like no time passed at all for you too?
Yeah, I was with you 1 second, and the next I just was somewhere else.
What time is it? Is it past the?
Yes, it's past 1. Come on, put your arm around me. I'll try to make sure we get to the van, and hopefully everyone will be there.
No! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
Maurice,
they're after me for some reason.
They already took your shadow. I'm not gonna leave you alone.
You don't have to leave me alone. Just, I don't know maybe I got a scent on me? I just can't put the rest of everybody at risk. I'm good. We can go.
Can I... Hey, Luke.
Yeah.
Can I see... Because this is the same place me and Maurice were at earlier, right? The same part of the woods?
More or less, yeah. Maybe not exactly the same, but the same.
Can I try to see if there's anything different than when we were here? Anything that has changed?
Should I finish the questions, though? I only did 2.
Oh, yeah.
You just still have 2 more investigate questions.
Okay, well, the 2 cards left are Judgment and the Hangman, right?
Correct.
Okay, alright, what weaknesses I can exploit, what happened here recently, I'm gonna say Judgment, what complications I should be wary of, and
okay.
The Hanged Man, what poses the biggest threat?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, what's hidden here, or what poses the biggest threat is mine? What poses the biggest threat?
Okay. Then, alright. Yeah, so, sorry, which question did you want first?
What complications should I be wary of?
What complications should you be wary of, Maurice? Let me think here. Best complication for you to be wary of would probably be... Well, not the best one, the worst one. A bad complication for you to be wary of. I think as you're kind of fussing with Casey, you see that... Casey, you didn't notice this at the time, probably in part because of the memory erasure, but go ahead and advance your damage track as well, because you have a long cut up your arm.
Cool. I'm at 2, right, then?
Yes, correct.
Because it's fresh, and what are the other ones?
Yeah, well, you'd be at 3, because you start at 4.
Cool.
It goes, what, fresh, winded, battered, defeated, I think?
Okay.
Or desperate, defeated.
Yeah.
Cool, so I'm at winded. I think that's when Casey notices the cut and, actually kind of tries to hide it so that Maurice doesn't see it and trying to focusing on him and on themselves.
Okay, so I will say that Maurice notices that. It's like, wait,
Okay,
are you cut too?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's a small cut. We don't know what we're dealing with, Maurice, and...
Apparently they cut us during the midnight hour, so...
We can I can either set fire to this forest or we can leave. I don't know what else to do.
We don't have to go so big immediately all the time.
That's the only thing I can think of. I'm not very smart, Maurice. My freaking thing is being made out of fire. What does that say about me?
I'm passionate.
I'm impulsive, I'm brash. I'm lucky I have you all as my friends. Let's go.
No, they might still be in here. I don't want to... Maurice, backs up to Casey and, they're probably still out here. We couldn't see what they did because they're Eidolon because of the midnight rules. But if they're always taking shadows and attacking us, then I don't know. I don't want to.
Then we make sure that there's no shadows.
Haley, Bob, we've been attacked.
I think Casey is gonna grab her lamp and then gonna try to use her Eidolon kinda hidden through her lamp and cover the whole area around them in light.
Yeah.
Would that be a good time to get the last question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that was what poses the biggest threat, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you shine that light around, you see nothing out of the ordinary. The biggest threat might just be that whoever this was got away.
All right, well, they hurt us and maybe bailed, I think. The shadows aren't here. They were here to attack us.
If this works the same way that it works for us, then they probably also don't remember most of it. and just remember they left.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh man. Okay, can I do some master plan shit?
Hit me.
Okay, so would it be safe to say within the 15 minutes between we got here and we were attacked that maybe Maurice was able to say something to whoever this person was?
Possibly, yeah.
Would it be possible to dazzle him in that time? A retroactive dazzle that I don't remember. Because
What would you have tried to convince them of?
what would it be? Don't hurt me.
Give you your shadow back, I guess.
Tell me about the shadow. Is that direct? I think he's pretty stressed. He's just like, why?
The problem is, even if they told you, you've lost that memory.
I've lost that memory.
It'd
But
probably be
Boogie-
like to meet you somewhere, right?
But they wouldn't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither of you would remember to honor the meeting.
Yeah, neither of us will remember to honor a reading, but my power.
I'm into the idea that you did something during this lost time that has, like, residual effects. It's got to be something that
here's
tracks.
here's the thing. With my ability, Boogie Wonderland, I have a move. What's the move on the list? Where's my character sheet again? I should bring it up.
Are you in a sealed room?
No, the other one. If you dazzle someone, they won't notice their Eidolon is working on them. They won't notice your Eidolon.
Oh, sure. So you convinced them of something small so that now you can put Boogie Wonderland on them.
Yes, yeah. So, like, I don't know, use a leaf or some blood or something horror themed to, like, maybe mark them in a way they wouldn't notice. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
I like where this is at. Yeah, I think go ahead and give me this master plan roll, which, hey, this is our first time getting to test master plan now deals from the bottom of the deck and not the top.
ooh.
Well, that's not great considering we just took, like, all the bad ones from the top.
Honestly, this is a great time to be revealing your master plan.
Yes.
That gets you Strength, the Emperor, and the Hermit.
Oh, hell yes. Okay.
That would be Strength is positive, you triumph through force. The Emperor, neutral, you break something. The Hermit, neutral, your actions isolate you.
Oh, I thought one of those was my card. I got this. I cited it for a second.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Hermit and Hierophant are really easy to mix up.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Ooh. I like break something. What if I broke something off of them they didn't know, or like, I'd like to imagine Boogie Wonderland did something with like the trees and like a branch they tripped over to like dissevel them or something, or something of that nature using the trees, where it's like
Then in that case, mark XP because you picked a neutral card when you could have picked a positive.
Wait, what's the positive? Well, I guess that would be strength, right?
Yeah.
Strength is the positive.
Let's do strength then.
Okay. Well, you triumph through force.
No, I do
Oh
like the
my God.
XP. Sorry, I'm very indecisive. I will take the neutral for the XP.
Okay. Then yeah, mark the XP.
Mark experience.
And in that case, Maurice, what you got is you know, like that 15-minute span is so like it's just gone. But as you look down at your bloody hand, you know this is their blood, and you don't know what you did, but you wounded them, and yeah, they got away. But this is a fair amount of blood, and it's going to, that could be a crucial clue down the line to identify who this was.
Okay, so I think this blood's my blood.
No, I was saying it was their blood.
Okay, yeah, I think this blood is their blood. So I think I might have fucked him up a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Go me 14 minutes ago.
Yeah, you're great.
I think probably at this point, Haley and Bob should arrive because it's probably been a bit too long for them to.
I do want to say, like, what? So we just like popped into a different place from where we were because of the memory erasure.
Right. Yeah. Basically, something happened. You don't know what.
So what was Bob doing at the pop? Because like they were like just running around randomly up until the lost time. So I'm not clear on
right. Sure.
What would they be doing? Where would they be standing?
Yeah, sure. I think they'd be standing probably somewhere close to Haley.
Okay. Hey, are y'all? Oh my goodness, what happened?
That's a lot of blood.
We don't know. Hey, time skipped and I'm bleeding and he's bleeding. But don't worry, that's not his blood. That's someone else's blood. So that's good, I guess.
Is it your blood?
No. It's whoever attacked us is blood.
How can you be sure?
Maurice did a thing with his Eidolon, I think, and figured it out.
Yeah, I think Boogie Wonderland got a lick in before we managed to dish. But you know what this means?
That we need to go to the hospital, both for us and to see if anyone else came in there losing a lot of blood.
I don't think the hospital is going to answer any questions that we have for them. We kind of burned that bridge.
Yeah, we probably have done that a couple too many times.
Well, how bad is your cut, Casey? Let me look at it.
It's fine. I keep a first aid kit in my room. I can take care of it when I get home.
I mean, I've also got one in the van. I keep flashlights on hand. What makes you think I don't have a first aid kit?
Slight blushing, and he says, yeah, if you want to take care of it, that's fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
I mean, okay.
All right, well, let's all go back to the van and just, sit still for a moment. Haley is trying to act calm and composed, but she is clearly using her right hand to grab her left arm and is kind of squeezing it every so often, just trying to keep calm.
All right, hold on.
Yeah?
While everything's fresh and while we're still here in the field, Casey, you got the bleeding under control?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
All right, everybody, let's sit down in the back of the van here. Let's form a circle around Dog. I'm gonna light some of these candles.
Wow, exciting stuff. Wow, what a good show. Don't you love this show? Wow, look at what's going on here. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this episode of Eidolon Disco as much as I enjoyed recording it. We have a good time here. And I love to thank you for making us have a good time every 2 weeks or so, every week or so, from the playlist that we get to do and get to talk about music and all that other fun stuff. It's just, I don't know. It's a good time with all the stuff that's going on with the world. And yes, I know there's stuff going on in the world. It's almost like the gears are always moving. Things are always in motion. It's almost like there's these forces anyway, there's philosophy. You can read it. I'm not doing that now. I'm doing fun disco things. There's some fun card stuff in this one with the tarot. Anyway, thank you for listening to our podcast. And if you're a donor, thank you for donating. You're awesome and great. And it's really fun that I get to hang out with my friends and do podcasts and pretend to be a teen in the 70s named Maurice, and deal with issues or just be goofy. It's good. It's a good time. And, I'm glad that you get to join us for it. And one of the ways that you can help us by joining us, is, telling everybody you like about the podcast. Be a nerd about it. Fucking prophesize. Go forth and speak the word of disco to the masses. Share it on your socials. Make your TikToks. Do it all. That's great. I love it. And share it with your friends. Also, if you can go to the Spotify or the Apple Play test or all of that stuff and you can put 5 stars on there. It's silly, but our life is ruled by algorithms. And you can't fight it. You at least gotta know how to operate around it. But yeah, I don't know. You can go check out our awesome tiers of donating list if you feel like donating. If you're a person that dude. So I've listened to the Just King things, and the Homestuck Made My World is my shit. I love how it's getting into a materialist, I don't know if it's even materialist, but it talks about how, Homestuck is a product of when it was created and all of these forces that engage with this weird thing. And, it's kind of getting towards the end. And so, you know what I did? I said, hey, I don't normally super support the podcast. Not I'm have picket lines or anything like that, but I just don't have money. I'm hella broke, so I can't be balling out. But I was like, yo, dog, Homestuck Made This World was so cool. I'm throwing down $10 on this shit for a month, and I binged all of the bonusodes. And you know what? That's a good fucking day. So I'm just saying, you don't have to be a committed at 10 but like, we got a backlog of dumb bullshit you can dig in anytime you want. Just hop on 10, get those fucking, binge the things, hop back down to 5 or 2 or 3 or whatever. It's fun. The tier list. We do them every episode. I'm not doing this thing. You go $1, you get the episode early, $3 tier. I think you get, bonus design podcast, and I think access to the playlist, where we talk about music and stuff. I think we're doing Gorillas next. That's gonna be rad. The Fleetwood Mac, I listened while I was washing dishes. Man, this will get you through the day. If you're having a hard time, just listen to your friends goofing around and talking about Fleetwood Mac and their issues or rumors of their issues. I love Fleetwood Mac's good. But yeah, that's a good bonus episode, and you get to listen to that if you're a donor at that level for as long as you want to be. We won't listen, we understand. But yeah, a $5 is a really great tier. We give things there. There's things we do, like being on this list, the patron list. Thank you, patrons, for indulging me this extremely long ad break. You're like, we were in the woods, homie. I'm trying to learn about the wood stuff. You out here talking about Homestuck trolls and shit. Calm down. Sorry, I brought that evil into this podcast. I can't be saying that. Anyway, here's the patron list. I'm sorry, everyone. Bye. But none of this is possible without someone I want to give a big thanks to. Our patrons. Hey, patrons out there, I want to give a big shout out to Nan Graham, May Lawyer, Jevin Weldons, Kesha Miba, Sarah Lo Salushi, Bismuth, Jordan Sam, Cleomancer, Mage of Spades, Ev Helms, Bryn, Alex Lopez, Luna Josie, Mars the Alien, Celeste Jennings, Fred Smith, Fair Majesty, Empress Quintillion Galaxion, Evan, Robin Long, Emma Valentine, We Shall All Be Healed, Georgie Batts. Gary is listening to Eidolon pop, rock, ska, and disco at the same time and feasting. And the Night of Rosemary. Thanks a bunch. Love you all. Keep listening. It's gonna get some mysterious. We're in the woods. What's gonna happen? Have fun. Have fun on the episode. Maurice wipes the blood off his hand. He's like, okay, we can use this to maybe spiritually track them. I see what you're saying, Bob. You're a genius.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this whatever we know from like the fact that your Eidolon does anything at all, that like vibes are a thing. I mean, I've always known that, but I have proof now. And like, since the vibes will be fresh. If we can't remember it, I'm sure the universe does. I think we can like tap into what happened. And I would like to dredge the undertow.
All right, Bob, with your biz of 1.
Can I assist using? Oh wait, fuck. Here's the cool thing. I'm gonna do my cool thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have a move with Boogie Wonderland that lets me give 2 cards once a session for a help roll.
Okay.
And I want to say that using all this the van is in the meadow still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say all the fucking horror vibes and like the woods take on the vibe of like, this is very old. This is like ancient. These woods have been here long before the town. So like, the candle's flame grows higher. It feels more magical. It feels more like seance-y, Yeah, like fucking, I don't know. Fireflies are floating in the air.
Okay. In that case, Bob gets 3 cards. Didn't need them because the first card was their resonant.
Hell yeah, fuck.
Shit.
Nice.
You got the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, or Strength.
Okay. Let's go with the Wheel of Fortune. So what does my resonant card do now? Because I know things have changed.
Yeah, and I think the Virtuoso might not have been. I'm locking that one in. It'll probably be up on the listeners could know what the Virtuoso does for just $5. I don't have like a hard one locked in yet, but let me.
I'm pretty sure in the design session you said that you get remote activation of your Eidolon. You can.
I think the mechanical effect is. Let me pull up the book real quick. There's a card. For the remainder of the session, your Eidolon can move independently of you and even float in the air, but its range is 10 feet.
Does Bob, while doing this seance, start floating in the air like fucking
yes, absolutely.
Beetlejuice,
yes.
like Winona Ryder in Beetlejuice?
I think we've talked about this like off air before, but like if the way the power works is you get telekinesis of your Eidolon, the only way to make that useful for Bob is if that means they can fly.
Well, yeah. Now, if you really tried to fly, put that to the test, you'd be flying feet first, which might be weird, but
Bob can try and keep their balance.
You can certainly try and keep your balance.
I'd imagine they're sitting cross-legged right now, because we kind of formed a little circle. So I think they just sort of float upward, they're just kind of hovering in the back of the van right now.
And Haley is just like whispering, "I'm not doing that. That's not my power."
I am one with the universe.
If Bob's eyes are closed, I'm gonna stop Bob from hitting the roof of the van, just gently, not pulling him all the way down. Just like, okay, sorry, Bob. Don't bump your head.
It's alright, I get hit on the head all the time.
Is Bob goofy?
Bob, what happened during those 15 minutes are the following. You all continued to search the thicket for any sign of who was out here with Maurice's shadow. They ambushed Casey from the dark, attacked them with the sharp edge of a shadow. Apparently they have those. Very much think like fucking Full Metal Alchemist. Is that Pride? That's Pride, right? Yeah.
Never seen it, but I can understand the concept of a pointy shadow as a blade.
Yeah. Cut their arm. Maurice, you, as backup, attacked the person, and you managed to sort of grab your own shadow from them and cut them with it, getting blood on your hand in the process before they punched you hard enough in the stomach to knock you out. Haley, advance your damage track. You actually have a cut on your back that you haven't noticed, that when they tried to ambush you in the same way, but were interrupted by the same attack from Maurice. When the user was attacked, the entire Eidolon kind of, couldn't continue its assault. And then it ran off. Bob, you did your best to try to locate them, but it was a big set of woods, and you just couldn't get a good, beat on them to follow them or, pursue them before the 15 minutes time limit hit, and you lost all your memories.
Alright, I think Bob's, relays that out loud, kind of in a play-by-play, and then, slowly, descends back down to sitting in the bed of the van.
I think as they descend, Haley actually reaches behind and touches her back and winces and says, "Oh, that is what happened. So I guess whoever did it, they must still be carrying that wound. It's not going to heal up immediately."
Were we able to tell, where they got cut, on their body?
I would say sort of their midsection.
Okay.
Let's say their left side.
All right. So, I don't know why we bothered looking for physical clues all this time. We could have just vibed.
True. We could just vibe. But I do worry when you touch the vibe touches back.
Yeah.
That sounded right? That sounds like something the vibe would do.
I think that sounded sufficiently ominous.
I don't know.
Also, for all the detail I was able to get, I wasn't be able to tell anything about who they were or anything. I just know they got a cut.
Do I have my shadow back? Since I was able to use it to damage them, did I look down? Do I have my shadow again?
Yes.
Sick. I got my shadow. I wouldn't say sick. What's?
Do we all have our shadows?
Ooh. Well, now you've introduced an interesting concept, Mike.
Damn it, Mike! How dare you?
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yeah, all right, fine.
I got my shadow back, and apparently I cut him with it. Does my shadow have blood on it? Is that a thing shadows can have on them?
I mean, if it does, it's the same color as the rest of your shadows. So it's kind of hard to tell.
I'm looking at my shadow. I don't know what I expected to get from that.
So one thing I'm still not sure about, like, why did they go after Maurice in the first place, but they attacked KC when we were, like, are they just indiscriminate as far as who they go after?
They could attack me because I was here. They could attack me because I'm part of the mystery club or I'm friends with Maurice. Or, yeah, it could be just indiscriminate.
Let's say if we're looking, I don't want to dig too deep into motive until we have more clues, but recently we've, did the thing with the band teacher, Mr. Hill. Maybe one of friends of his could be upset. Also, we've kind of pissed off a lot of the band kids, so I don't know if one of them would be willing. Also, we're a new mystery club. It's possible any of the other clubs could, be mad at us, There's a lot of people it could be.
I think we should wait till tomorrow. Try to keep an eye out, see if anyone's missing, if anyone doesn't come to school, or if anyone, I don't know, has a bandage or is sore there. Should we, tackle hug everyone? I don't know. I'm not very good at this whole thinking things.
I don't think we should just randomly jump people.
Probably.
I mean, but a friendly jump.
I think if
Casey jumps on top of Bob.
Hey, so that
See, you catched me.
Yeah, maybe ask me before you do that next time.
Sorry, I just needed. Sorry, needed a example. Yeah, sure. My bad.
I don't think we have to be super aggressive about this, because they wanted Maurice's shadow, and clearly they felt comfortable doing violence to keep it, or at least try to keep it. If Maurice has his shadow back now, they're probably going to try and get it again.
Maurice is big sigh. Okay, yeah. He doesn't know how to say this. He's looking. Also, he kind of a little watery in the eyes. Should I go home? If there's apparently someone trying to steal my shadow and is willing to cut us, is it safe to go home?
I mean, they can't reveal themselves to you past 1 o'clock, so
Yeah,
I think it's fine. It might also have been.
I can't bring, if there's a shadow murderer, I can't bring that. That's where my family is, and
they're not going to do anything to you.
You don't know that.
They've only attacked you during midnight. It's not midnight right now.
Okay.
If you want to, we can make sure that you never spend midnight at your parents' place. We'll make sure we'll go somewhere else and keep us all safe, and they'll keep your family safe. But there's no need to go into paranoia, Maurice. Let's just look at the facts, right? They haven't attacked you at your home before. Why would they do that now? They've only seemed to have attacked you at midnight. So, attacked us. So I think we're fine until the next midnight.
Okay.
Yeah, they have to abide by the same rules we do. And if they don't, they'll die.
I suppose you're right. Thank you, everybody, for coming out here today to investigate this. Mystery Solvers Club forever.
Yeah,
hey, yeah, we're not gonna leave you hanging.
Of course, Maurice.
that's what friends are for.
Maurice is pretty down.
Yeah.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, apparently I can do this, and Bob's shoes float up to the roof of the van, and they're standing upside down on the roof now.
I'm gonna admit that is pretty cool.
Isn't it though? I don't know what, like, I couldn't do this before, I don't know why, but, like, I guess I can make my shoes hover?
Well, that's nice for you.
Yeah, I'm going to just confidently assume that I can always do this, and it doesn't depend on any sort of random metaphysical action or anything. I'm going to just assume that this is a new power I have.
Yeah, no.
Casey is just doing like a Marge Simpson face of like, okay.
Anyway, Maurice, let's get you back home. I'm sure your parents are worried.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, I didn't call. Okay, it's fine. They're probably asleep by now. It's fine.
You didn't tell them we were going out before we went to the place?
No, I always do. I know. I always am. The shadow thing and the thing with the band teacher, and maybe I've not been talking to my parents as much as I have before. Because Maurice just like gets nervous. Like,
that thing you said earlier, the other day, I think.
I don't know. It just feels like right now, like, stuff is racking up. I've always been like a good son, a good dutiful son, and I take care of things, and I'm always very aware and let them know. And ever since we got back, I've just been doing, whatever, and staying out late, and like, this isn't me. I'm gonna explain all that other stuff, and also like now there's also a shadow assassin after me.
Listen, you said you had the sense that your parents had these things too, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they know the score.
And you got your shadow back.
I did.
Yeah, I mean, your parents are great too. I mean, now that my dad's pretty much know everything that's going on, like, I mean, they're not happy that we're out here doing this, but they understand why we need to. I'm sure your parents would.
You think I should tell you? Do you think I should tell them?
Yeah, I think your parents would want to know.
You should wait till next midnight, or tell them in a.
Yeah, that's the thing is, I think if you try to tell them about the about what just happened, like your heart will explode.
Yeah.
I think
it kind of already feels like my heart's exploding, to be honest.
Yeah,
no, I mean literally.
You kind of gotta dance around it, like I did. Use metaphors and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, hypothetical.
So like, midnight hour, weird stuff, and then that's just gonna have to be it, man.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, no. That is fine. I'll figure it out. I'll talk to them in the morning. They're probably all asleep by now.
Maurice, you have good parents. Like, shit, I would give anything to have your parents as mine. Like, they'll understand. They care for you, okay?
Yeah, I know
they care for you.
I know they care for me, and they want to see me do good, and sometimes I like having it figured out before I go to them with things. You know?
Well,
this
you don't have to go to them tonight. We can work on this.
Yes.
Ooh, we can write a script. Or give you cue cards. We could give you cue cards.
I don't think we can Cyrano de Bergerac our way through this one.
I'm just saying, maybe you're not really appreciating all the options we have here, Bob.
I don't know. I think, not specifically. I'm doing this in character. Maurice turns to Casey is like, I feel if I tell them any one thing, all of the other things are going to come out, and I don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Then just don't.
Okay.
Like I said, there's no rush, right?
Yes, you're fine.
Let's take care of
one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Yeah.
Mystery Solvers Club business first, family, then family business.
Yeah. And like you said, you don't want to be around your parents during midnight just in case you get attacked. So after we handle this shadow stuff, then you'll have the opportunity to do it. Let future Maurice deal with that.
Yeah, I mean, he'll have plenty of ways to take care of it. He's from the future.
Yeah. I've heard they're going to have, like, electric cars.
Maurice nods. Meanwhile, internally, worry. A giant fucking what's the audio thing of the fucking
The onomatopoeia.
Yeah, the menacing thing, but worry. Yeah,
I think that's probably it for the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Bob, you drive everybody home. Let me think here. So the next day at school, so if it was anybody at school, then fair point. Yeah, they might have either stayed home sick, or they might have, they might look sickly here on account of a large wound on their side that they're trying to hide. They might not be in tip-top shape. As you go through your first few periods here and you try to take note of any meaningful absences, there are actually several students and teachers that are out today.
Casey tries to get a list.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to go to a random name generator and get you a list of names,
we don't need it right now, but we can say
Yeah.
Casey has the list in case we need to reference it later.
Yeah, I would say there's maybe 2 or 3 teachers and about 10 to 15 students that are all out, which is a lot for one day. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because, it's still September. It's not exactly flu season yet.
Yeah, especially from one day to the other, presumably. They were all here yesterday.
Maurice,
Yeah.
how many shadows did you see in your vision?
No idea. No, it was a bunch of them.
Maurice, I'd say, at the very least, you could say it was in the ballpark of that many people.
Yeah, it was a decent amount of people. Probably not too different from the amount of people that are not showing up here today.
Maybe this is because we weren't able to get the other ones back. So maybe this is what would have happened if we hadn't gone out there. To you, I mean.
Is there anyone we know or know enough, like we know where they live, so we could check on them after school?
Probably no one that's come up yet, but again, y'all have gone to school here for 3 years, so you're probably at least familiar with, at the minimum, everybody in your class and probably the class below you.
Yeah, I say this in character. We can try each of us pick someone and bring their homework and see if they're alive and well.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people to hit.
No, but if we hit 4 people, then that's 4 test cases, right? And if they're all fine and alive, this was just a coincidence. But if not, we have something to go on.
If I could pose a counter idea, Casey, maybe we could see if there's someone that has all of those people in common. Like if they have a class with all of the people that have disappeared. Like if we know schedules, we can be like, oh, hey, the schedule matches up with one person that had those 2 teachers and they were in classes with those students. So like,
in fact, real quick, if I can amend what I said before, all the students that are out are all seniors.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If are the teachers that teach senior classes?
No, there doesn't seem to be. There's only 3 teachers that are out, and that does not. It's not exactly enough to inform a pattern. They're not all senior teachers, though.
Do they all teach? I don't know.
Let's see.
Or clubs?
Yeah, let me come up with 3 subjects for you here. We've got the drama teacher, the sophomore math teacher, and let's say the junior history teacher.
Oh, Casey's in drama.
Yeah.
Casey's in theater or something. They make outfits for.
Okay.
Theater.
Yeah. Well, then you've got a sub today.
Yeah. I mean, if we do what you were saying, Maurice, we could try to sneak into the school office and try to check schedules, but that might take us a lot of time.
That could take a decent amount of time. Maurice puts on his thinking cap.
My main priority was just, are the people who are missing alive and physical? Aren't they just shadows or sickly or something?
If it's all seniors, it's possible that they only attacked Eidolon users or havers. That makes sense to me.
Yeah. Which means those 3 teachers probably have Eidolons.
Hey, Luke.
Yeah.
All right, so you said that we might recognize some names. Is there anybody among the people missing that I'm trying to think of this that any of us might know well enough to know where they live?
I would say yes, absolutely. You can tell me who you know on this list that you know where they live.
Okay.
Right?
So it's probably not a super close friend, but someone Bob knows well enough to consider a friend. And basically, just kind of a sort of an elevated acquaintance since freshman year. Dictionary Tim.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Dicky Tim.
Dictionary Tim, or as he's sometimes known, Crow Tim, who just reads the dictionary to the crows out back in his backyard every day. Has kind of a reputation for being kind of a weirdo, but, the kind of weirdo that's mostly benign.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of person Bob likes to hang out with sometimes.
Yeah.
They did end up in the mystery club. Let's not shit a shitter here.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, then yes, Dictionary Tim is on this list.
Okay.
Hey, Luke, just checking. Is Flannery on the list?
No, Flannery's at school.
Okay. Well, that's nice. Good for her.
Okay. Well, I don't know about you all, but I'm going to check in on Tim after school.
Dictionary Tim?
Crow guy?
Yeah, who else?
Yeah, no, he's alright. I've share a smoke with him while he reads the dictionary to crows once or twice. Seems alright.
In fact, you know who is also not absent is Mr. Hill. And Maurice, you are still in band.
It's a very awkward class.
So I wonder if he's going to pass.
Yeah, Maurice, as you're filing into the band room for class, Mr. Hill is sitting on a stool up at the front. He never sits. He's always standing up at his little, I don't know what you call that little music stand that you put the sheet music on, but that thing. I just failed Mr. Hill's class right there, not knowing the term for the music stand.
He loves to give pop quizzes just in the middle. Hey, Maurice, what is the...
Yeah. It is definitely a tense, awkward class. He's, needing to stop to rest in between, every song in a way that he normally doesn't need to. He should not be back at school yet. And yet, here he is. And as the class comes to an end, he just says, Maurice, wait. See me after class. Everyone else, you're excused.
Okay. His voice creaks and cracks. All right. Sure.
He gets up from the stool and walks slowly over to... You're in sort of the main band practice room. There's sort of a small office to the side that he has, paperwork and stuff in. And he kind of signals for you to follow him in there and shuts the door behind you.
Hello, Mr. Hill.
You and your friends have ruined my life.
You and your power have ended someone else's life. Seems like an even trade, sir. He's trying to be brave.
I had to get a pacemaker put in. It's not... The timing is off. It's not... I kept trying to explain to the doctor that it's not on beat, and he wouldn't listen. And now I can just feel it in there. Off beat. Constantly. I can't focus on anything but the fact that my own heart is moving out of sync now.
Well, it takes sometimes getting used to new situations. It's hard. You'll find the beat. I'm sure of it. I'm not gonna apologize for what I did if that's what you're expecting here.
I don't really care if you're sorry or not, but I also don't think you understand the full gravity of what you've done here. Because do you really think I'm the only threatening presence in this town?
I feel Maurice has had this feeling for a while, but like hearing the professor, the band teacher say it, he like drops and he's like, they're everywhere, aren't they?
Suppose, for the sake of argument, and he looks around, like with just this sneer on his face, like, yeah, I'm playing along. Not saying anything for sure. Suppose, for the sake of argument, that you have a secret and you have an ability that can hurt other people. But here's the kicker, Maurice. Other people have similar abilities too. And you don't know where they are. You don't know what they're capable of. You might think twice about doing something, But then, again, for the sake of argument, let's say all of a sudden, out of the blue, you hear word 2 people got sent to the hospital under mysterious circumstances. Well, now you might start to wonder, is something starting? And do I need to get in line at the front to make sure that I'm not the one left holding the bag when everything ends?
Escalation. It sounds like you're saying escalation?
I'm saying that you walked into the middle of a Cold War and you launched a missile with no thought about who was watching or who would react and how.
Maurice puts his head in his hand and says, "You put a target on Mystery Solvers Club's back."
I'm not talking about your stupid little pissant club. I'm talking about, I don't know, the whole town, the whole county? Who can say?
Well, it couldn't have been that stable if people were just... janitors were just showing up dead, okay? This Cold War you speak of... Didn't you shoot the first shot then? Huh?
Again, Maurice, it's the difference between everybody expects someone to show up dead every now and then.
Well, maybe they shouldn't. I don't know. I love this town, and I love the people in this town, and if part of this town is just people dying, then maybe the town shouldn't be like that anymore.
Well, if that's what you want, I don't think you've been acting in a way that'll bring that about. Because I think, if anything, you've just made it a lot worse. How many people are out sick today, Maurice?
Do you know anything about that?
I can make some guesses.
I'm trying to think, does Maurice want to bury the hatchet at this moment, or is he gonna fucking go, no, fucking Mystery Solvers Club, we solve mysteries? I think it's gonna be that. It's like, all right, okay, so there's been some fallout from the actions. It happens. It's always gonna be fallout. There's no way to put the lid back on, though, you know? This is what the school year is, apparently. Me and my friends are not going to let the town continue to be this, where people and kids and students are getting kidnapped and showing up dead, and everyone's just like, well, that's just how it is, you know, everyone's got... No. And I suppose maybe we're a little shaky at navigating all of this right now, but fucking got your ass. And whoever these motherfuckers, sorry sir, decide to go out and steal people's futures. He was about to say steal shadows and then caught himself. Well, I don't know. If that what Mystery Solvers Club is, then I'm willing to take that. The biggest mystery is how we stop this town from killing people, and I guess that's my senior project. Do you have anything else for me? I don't know. Do you care about your students? You've been a teacher here for how long? How many students have come in and out? How many have just disappeared? Are you just okay with that?
Maurice, do you think any of the teachers here care about their students? For the sake of argument, if you lived somewhere where people got occasionally incredible abilities when they turned 18, and for the sake of argument, if you knew something about there being an egg with many yolks, but only one gets to hatch, only one gets to be at the top, and you want to make sure you're that one, then where would you go to make sure you had an eye on people when they turned 18? So that you could be sure to nip any competition in the bud.
Maurice turns to the little small window in his office and looks out to the band class. This isn't a high school. This is a battleground. I hope you've enjoyed the show. That's Eidolon Disco. You've been a great person, and I'm glad that you're here. Anyway, thank you for enjoying Eidolon Disco. If you'd like to continue the adventures, listen to the next episode. That's how it works. Listen, you don't need to get parasocial here. Listen, there's the line between the characters we play and the people we are. But if you'd like to hang out with us, there's a Discord and stuff, and you can follow us at Serious Tyberius on Twitter. From me, I think, what's Fabby's? Oh my god! Actually, is there any on Twitter anymore? We'll do the real one in another episode. You know what it is. Anyway, catch you on the flippy flip. Bye.